why are all the reasons that Kyle Shanahan wants Jimmy back this season? Why won't he just move on? Yeah, all of it. He wants to win. He wants to build up his trade value. Those two things, right?
Yeah. On the other hand, I think that if you said before that in the Bay Area there are not so little Jimmy Garoppolo fan club who dives for Jimmy, even though Jimmy is bad and he was bad all
They're in the comment section right here too. They're real upset that when we say that he's not going to be the quarterback here next. What are you talking about? That's basically what they're saying. Never mind. Yes.
Yeah. So I think that the fans would kill Kyle Shanahan if there's a chance that Jimmy Garoppolo could play that, but he won't play. So if Kyle Shanahan wants to prove for these fans, if our franchise wants to prove for these fans that Jimmy Garoppolo is not our man, then the last 2 games of this season against the Seahawks, for example, will be a good example to show other people that Jimmy is not good enough to be a franchise quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And I think that could be a reason why Kyle Shanahan wants Jimmy to play again.
I think Kyle Shanahan wants to finish the season with a non-losing record. I think finishing the season 7-9 wouldn't be great for him. It wouldn't be bad, but I think he'd love to finish at least 8-8, and Jimmy could help him. But most importantly, let's look big picture, Botond. He could have traded Jimmy last year. From what I understand, he could have traded Jimmy to New England for a first-round pick and said no. Could have had Tom Brady and said, no, thanks, we're good. So now they're in a position where they may not be able to even trade Jimmy at all because of COVID-19 and the cap going down. He may just be too expensive. And even if they do trade him, coming off this season where he played 4 quarters of healthy football that weren't even that good, what's his value? I mean, if they do trade him, you might get a 4th or a 5th for him. So that's tough to know that you could have had the first, you could have had Brady, you said no to both. The decisions blew up in your face. Then the next year you got to try to go back and do what you should have done the year before, and now you're only getting nothing or next to nothing. So yeah, put him out there. Maybe he wins some big games against Arizona and Seattle. Maybe he gets into the playoffs, gets some of that Jimmy mystique back. It only takes a couple of wins. All it takes is Jimmy to make 2 throws and have 2 wins, and people are like, oh my God, he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Maybe you can rebuild some trade value. I think that's what it is.